that leads me to the next one. Okay. So bodybuilders and alcohol, and this is a lifestyle I'm talking about. You know, the party life.
Okay.
So how do you balance that? How do you balance all of that stuff? Because with me, what I try to teach my clients is that you can still have fun and achieve your goals if you're not trying to obviously compete. But like I said, with competing or competitors, you have to be meticulous with how you live, your diet, all of that stuff. You can still find balance with people like me. So how do you bodybuilders do it? Do you just cut it off straight, or I mean, I know you can go clubbing and still not drink. But.
I mean, okay, so I can't speak for all bodybuilders. So I'll speak for myself, and then I'll speak about bodybuilders. Actually, no, for bodybuilders first, right? So with bodybuilders, it's all about the end goal. When you stand in that stage, right, and you're just like, okay, this is what I have to present. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're thinking, oh, I'm a bit bloated, could be because of the alcohol. Yeah. There's nothing else that you blame. Everything else has been perfect. What that one bottle of alcohol. Do you know what I'm saying? So now you're thinking, fuck, if I have this thing and everything goes well and it doesn't go, it's because I came off of this. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. So as much as you don't want to think about it, that's usually what the end. You don't want to go all the way through there and think that one mistake was what fucked me up from second to first, especially if you were second as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So that would be the main thing for bodybuilders. I think some bodybuilders still go out to drink, depends on your metabolism. But for me personally, I don't drink. I drink, but I don't drink.
Like you don't drink to the point where you're passed out.
The only drink I drink is Jack Daniels, Tennessee honey.
Yeah, just the spirit stuff.
Yeah,
not them wines and beers.
Yeah. So, and I don't. I think with my lifestyle, mine would be more of a 9 to 5 lifestyle rather than a party lifestyle. And I think a lot of people would be more within that bracket, especially in COVID now as well. So what I'm trying to figure out in terms of mixing diet and lifestyle together is I'm balancing the job as well, because you still have to work for the bigger man, and if you're doing anything else on the side. So as much as I hate to say, it's more about planning. So every time that things don't go well and you look back at it, it's down to like the planning. All the time. So for me, I try to plan as much as I can. It feels weird, innit? Like, okay, cool, I'll get to work this time, I'll eat this time, like 2 hours this time. And for you to do all that, you have to plan the meals that you want to eat, change and say. And then for you to know what meals you want to eat, you have to plan what calories are coming in,
going out.
And then from that, your goals. And then it's like your goals and your calories and your meals and then your lifestyle. And then you kind of slot that into like a small gap of opportunity. It's not even time, it's just opportunity to get to work 20 minutes before start time. I can microwave cereal and eat that quickly. First break 10:30. I can have my second cereal with bagels and stuff like that. Big lunch, I'm gonna have big lunch, you know what I'm saying? After work, just before I go gym, I'm gonna have the price, low in fiber. I can use it in energy, get in the gym, get to the gym, boom, finish gym, come back home, post workout. And then, depending on how planned you are, you would have either made enough food in my situation, make enough food where I've left some at work for the next 2 days, you know what I'm saying? Or it's in the fridge ready to go the next day. Or, in my case, recently, I had to make the potatoes for the next day and pack stuff for the next day at 10 o'clock.
So you do all your meal prep for the week?
No, 3 days.
How many containers is that?
So I have the cereal, I have Crunchy Nuts and granola, right? So I have those, then I'm gonna have bagels, 2 bagels with eggs.
That's a one plate?
Yeah, so
all of that is a one plate?
Yeah, bagel, and then cereal there about, and then I have 2 containers of J-Rice, and I'll put that there, and then I have
You put J-Rice in your diet?
Yeah, of course. Come on, man.
Of course.
2 tons of J-Rice, and then 1 pork loin.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And then boom.
How many plates is that in one day?
So I put it 1, and then I put 1. So that's 4 containers.
For 1 day?
Yeah, 4 meals.
So that's basically 12 containers for 3 days. Yeah, I can never do that.
So I have to do that in 1 day. Or just put it in my fridge and have it bagged up and ready for the next day. Yeah. Like, things like the cereal I can leave at work. the J rice, I know it's in the food stuff and grab something. But then things like leg day, when they have the belts and everything on it, then it would be best if I had the food at home, I mean at work. So it's literally all about planning and then educating yourself.
100%. I feel with everything is all about planning. Like it depends on how far you can plan for. You can plan 3 days ahead. Me, I just do 1 day ahead. But sometimes I only make food for lunch, and then I know what else I'm having outside. Oh,
Yeah, no.
I know what else I'm having outside, like outside my lunch, because I feel like for me, lunch is where I can kind of slip up. Actually, no, yeah, it's lunch and
What time do you normally have lunch?
11, 12. 11, 12.
12 is lunch. Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So like, I feel like that can go wrong easily even with my clients that work 9 to 5, like they're proper on that stuff. I feel like they slip up on that point as well. This is where they have their crisp. This is where they have their, sandwich that doesn't make sense. All those jazz. But then again, it's
that stress eating.
stress eating. Probably stress eating because of work.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah.
But then most of them, I feel like most of them just stress with work, and then all of that doesn't, like if you're stressing with work, it's not really good for your goals, is it? So I feel like for most people, when it comes to all of these things, it's all about it's more to do with your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You've got to find a way to relax yourself, make sure that you're happy. Because if you're happy, everything else is going to fall in place. You're not going to be stressed, and you're going to, like you said, plan.
Yeah.
When you're not planning, when you're just doing things and like you're just winging everything, you're going to be more stressed because you feel like, oh, I have to meet this deadline of either work, or I have to, I have to go back and make food.
Yeah.
100%. So I feel like that's with a regular gym goer, they have that sort of stress behind them, and that would be the difference between a regular gym goer and a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders are more planned with their, sort of their lifestyle. They have more structure kind of thing.
So to be fair, I think